if we have more health, I might just do the bomb trick, but I think we're just going to jump. This is a pretty tight jump, so we're just going to do the fastest strat. Yeah, so you can actually bomb jump, and that's actually the intended hard logic. Apparently, apparently they think crumble blocks are timing's too tight for hard. With the current seeds right now, that may change. Right, so we just go there. We'll definitely check those hollow dots later, or right after Kraid. 5 missile Kraid is going to be annoying though. Yeah, so if you don't have bombs, just be aware that may be our logic, albeit if you're able to do the crumble jump, then that's one of those things that's worth learning. In fact, I think we're more comfy with that. I struggle doing the bomb jump. Yeah, it's based on devs. Like, it is punishing. Like, if you mess it up, then you basically, a lot of the crumble blocks do soft block if you mess it up. So I think it's more about the risk than the difficulty. I'd have to ask the devs again, but I think that's the main issue. Getting crit here? We haven't landed any missiles in a while. Alright. Yeah. And that's understandable. Sometimes saves are... I actually wonder what it'd be like if the saves are revealed. Okay, so we're supposed to go down around. We could just tank this, like, it'd be slightly faster. If we mess it up, I think we can survive. Again, the only reason why this is quote-unquote in logic is there's an alternate route. Like, the seed is expecting us to go down instead, but we can do Metroids, and it's a lot slower. But yeah, that room is not in logic, but we just took a faster path because of that. And the fact that the path, there's an alternate path, which is why we didn't skip any items when we broke that logic. So that's Amphitheater. Let's take the save. We're still hurting for supers, so there's a chance that Green Hill Zone could be supers. The only thing we don't want to see is a power bomb, but if it's in the tank, reserve, or supers, then I think we'll be happy. So let's do that check. Ooh. Fine. It's not the fastest check, but we'll deal with it. Yeah. It also makes games more fair, because if you're good, saving costs time. So if you're a top competitive player, you're just not going to say, "Whoop, bingo, first supers." But if you're less skilled, then I feel like it makes you feel less bad if you die to a really bad section and you'd have to redo a bunch of stuff. But if you're a good player, I don't think it changes top players' gameplay, whereas it makes people who are less experienced like us way more forgiving. So I actually need to pitch that to the devs. I don't think I mentioned that to Mauro yet, but ooh. Oh, this is Brinstar? Wow. Totally to Brinstar. That's an interesting connection. Alright, I see water section. That's good because we have gravity. So that means we're on the right track for progression. Yeah, and like I said, it just feels really bad if you die in a bad spot, but just because you didn't know where the safe station was. Okay, this is getting pretty odd here. How do we connect to that? I forgot what room that's beach. We can go up from beach. Eating supers. Never punished. Should be careful because those flies don't have good drops. I guess we could peek that at him, but we're going to try to get there no matter what. Alright, that should give us enough help for Key Hunter room. Not in Super Rush checking that. That could be a thing. Okay, all the majors are down there, so we look at there. That is Croc though, but Croc is guarding a major, which makes all that worth it. I'd like to get another missile for Croc though, because Croc, 15's missile Croc is much safer. Yeah, like grappling Coliseum is super punishing. Like, it's not hard, but it's pretty nerve-wracking. Like, there's a seed where, like, Coliseum grapple was after a Fantoon fight. And you really don't want to redo all that crap. Right. I don't think we need to save warp. I think we kind of want anything. I think we're pretty much willing to keep anything there. As weird as it is, I think we want these missiles. Because Croc is going to be annoying with just 10 missiles. Yeah, like... We do kind of want to find ways to refill supers. That holdout is close by, so we're gonna grab it. Oh, we should have saved. I just realized this is worse from the game. We don't have a good way to get back up there though. Alright, so what's the escape plan? Oof, okay, so we don't have a good way to run. That's business center. Okay, if we have 4 E-tanks, we could kind of do it, but 3 is not feasible. So logic, we don't have the items to make that in logic. We could do it. Again, we'd have to be really, really good at what we're doing to do it, and Warstone game is a very tough room to work with. We have 9s. If we had another super pack, maybe, but... It feels bad if you leave items. I'd say if you're not comfortable with any of these out of logic strats, I'd say avoid them. You could do it. We could try it for fun. Let's see if there are any other hollow dots we could check before we do that. Not really. Oh, that's a super door. Except we don't have high jump. Okay, never mind. I just realized we don't have... A worsen game is horrible if you don't have vertical... If you don't have decent movement items. We're not going to worry about it until we have high jump or space jump. So let's just leave it. Alright, if we get like some kind of movement item, I may entertain y'all with it, but there's a chance that those majors could be I'm really curious what they are. It's gonna be a while till we get back there. I'd say let's peek at it. I don't think this is the best strat, but I think it's fun, so we'll go ahead and peek at the items. Except we can't... Croc is gonna be a waste of time. I don't like killing Croc just to bail. Sorry, I'm going back and forth on this. Alright, we're just gonna bail. Victoria gave us a play apologize so we can watch the AFO Grand Finals. Used to be same for Super Bowl Monday. Yeah. No, I agree. Alright, we have options, Wreckship and Meridia. So I'm not scared about the heat or the enemies in Worsen game. Like they're definitely a force to be reckoned with, but moving up in Worsen game is very, very tough without a movement item. Alright, let's save and then we can decide which we can we can just reload the save that. We can just reload the save if we don't like the place we're checking. So, Northfair or Meridia? Brainstar's up there, so Northfair shouldn't stick that far out. Alright. We're gonna go up. We're basically doing a coin flip here. How far is the map? So the map is out there. Let's see if Meridia is closer. So our goal is to minimize. So the worst thing we can do is find nothing, or spend a lot of time finding nothing. If a map is close by, that's going to incentivize us to go, and that honestly seems worse. Okay, we'll do out there. Cultural leave. Man, that'd be sweet if we can get holidays off of that. Alright, we'll take the E-Tank. Yo, Bambi, thanks for the follow. I hope your day's good. We're just trying some dev seeds out. Okay. This is definitely out of logic here. We have bombs. We have a save, so I'd say we just check. So we're expecting to not backtrack with this, just because I kind of want to see what's ahead. We have a lot of health to tank this. Also, this is a dev seed, so this could technically be in logic. We don't know all the logic changes, but we do have the skill to come back here. Alright, hoppers. We can bomb jump, so we have the skill set to do it if it's worth keeping. They were pretty interesting. I'd have to see more about yeah, this is a 114 seed. We haven't done enough of those to take route. I don't know about the logic changes. I do think the 4-tier change is really cool. We're not using it right now because the Oats isn't isn't enabling that setting right now. So I think the community is trying to figure out what they want to race with. Alright, so we can get that. Oh, you did? I don't know, I thought it was interesting just because if it lets you plan better for routes rather than just looking for a hull dot and thinking, instead of going, well, whoops. It's another yet power bomb, or hey, it's a E-tank while I'm still looking for ammo for her Ridley kill. I personally like it. So that's Key Hunter. That's a tough one. So a couple of hull. There's definitely a bunch of tough dots to check. That's Cathedral into Key Hunter. I thought it was close by. There's a decent save. I think we can make that check. Key Hunter is going to be rough, though. Oh, come on. Well, hulls can't be majors. Hulls have to be. Hulls can't be majors. Oh, but missiles and majors. Oh, sorry, I misread that. But so far, no one's racing with that, so it may be something that people would be interested in. And I think the community is just trying to figure out what they want. Like right now, they're doing random start to spicing things up. Speaking of E-tanks. Alright, so we should be able to do the Key Hunter check. I'd like to save. I want to save before we do that though, because it's a super risky check. Alright, so let's go down. That's what people are doing. It's a pretty cool dynamic. Like it makes it so you have to also find the ship too. I think people are going to have to experiment with it until we can decide if we like it or not. Alright, since the save is on the right, on the left, we may check the left items first, and it's also much safer. And we'll have better tools to do Key Hunter. So let's do the let's go bottom first. Actually, why are we hold up, let's load up our save. We took the save for a reason, because going up there is going to be a pain. Going back is a pain. We can, but it's going to involve so much more time, and it's going to be much faster if we just do this check instead. Arcade, Matt Brando, my second favorite error. I mean, you can blame Eddie for killing Matt Brando. Jokes aside, what was it? I think Matt Brando is just introduces a lot of new crazy text and strats. Yeah, and I think like the early game is is a tough thing to balance. And right, let's see if we can do this short charge. Nice, first try. Alright, X-ray. Not exactly something we want, but we'll take it. We can go up, get that, and then we can drop down to get the other major. Oh, sorry, Analog. There's someone in the community who goes by Analog 56X, and X-ray is his most hated item. So we tend to make a joke to say that we do everything we can to get X-ray for him. Yep, the analog beam. We go up because we can't backtrack there. So when we get the major in that tunnel, I think we just skip. We just go back because we don't care about those missiles. Alright, grapple. That opens up Pants Room if we ever see it, and also gives us a faster dragon kill. Not exactly something we're looking for, but we'll take it for now. Ah, we missed the moonfall. That's a pretty tight moonfall, because you get to moonfall like right before the crumble blocks respawn. Alright, we got boots now. So, nothing that really helps with progression. Alright, we'll take those. Dude, I feel super happy whenever I get like spring ball, just because I like doing spring balls. It is like a tech. I don't know if it's moved up in this dev, but I do like spring ball as a strat. All right, are we looking for another hull? We know that's an E-tank. All right, we can just go down, go up, and just heal up with the E-tank. So I'm not too worried about that tank right now, or the item on the left. Yo, thanks for the follow, Lord. How do you pronounce it? Jesus Lord X. Apologies if I'm butchering your name. Alright, this is gonna be a tight escape. We can make this work, but it's gonna be pretty tight. Alright, we're fine. Yeah, this is fine. Hold up. Oh shit, we're not gonna have enough health to escape there. Right, we need to go down and farm the fireflies. We didn't fall down. Okay, we can make this work. I don't think we need to power bomb, we just need to shoot through here. Alright, yep. Not even close. Oh, fuck! Shit, what did we just do to ourselves? Fuck! We should have healed. We should have healed up. Oh, this is bad. Okay, we can make this work. We will make this work. We need... Wait, it's 6... Is it 6 supers to kill them, or 5? Because if it's 5, we're fine. If it's 6, we're in... This is like the worst possible combination of rooms. Oh god, what do we... Okay. We could try kill Bot Wound. Okay, it's Bot Wound time. Oh god, what have we done? What have we done to ourselves? Holy shit. What did we do to ourselves? Holy shit. we missed too many times. Okay. Oh man.
I like big butts and I cannot lie. Other brothers can't deny that when a girl walks in with an itty-bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung.
I like big butts, and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny that when a girl walks in with an itty-bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung.
Okay, so they do 60 damage. We can't damage boost on those things. Oh, it sucks I keep on running through those things. Okay, we may have to reload the save. Oh, this sucks. I kind of want to get... I think we can save more time if we reload the save, but I think it's more fun. I think it's more fun if we just escape with this. Okay. Fuck! Okay. We have a plan. We have a plan. Okay, we have a plan here. Yeah, thanks to the TTS Twinkie. We're not even close. Jeez, I hate the way that they hop. It's like you have to jump and shoot. All right. I want to escape with this. I want to escape with this setup. Woo! Okay. Alright, we're free. We are free. Oh. Oh. Okay, yeah, we just leave with grapple. Oh, come on. Ooh! Let's not panic. Alright, we should be good. We can take a hit from... We can take a spike hit. Whew. Yeah, what are you apologizing for, Lord? Well, that should not be low redeem. I don't care. I'm just here. People either don't spend points or they just spam it. So, I just want people to just hang out and mess around with my channel. So, what I should put up is the Tangia channel points because you only get a limited amount of points. Characters for channel points, and people use them up on the same day that those monthly characters get reset. And if I could have my way, I would just let people use Tangier for free, but Tangier wants money, and they don't want people to use Tangier for free forever. Yeah, everyone burns it, so it also gives us some advice for people to hang out more, because I want Tangier to last a bit longer than just a day. You know, Nis complains about whatchamacallit, loud noises, but why doesn't he? I'm surprised he still managed to keep Keikona, because that stuff can be eel bleeding. Now, granted, the weeb noise is more equally than the other, but K corner can be pretty tough on someone's ears if the volume is too high. Fortunately, I have it set a bit lower for myself. I can't speak, so I don't know how low it is for everyone else. Great. Now we have a safe save here. And we have an E-Tank coming up, so... Alright, we saved ourselves. Oh yeah, yeah, so let me pause the timer for a bit. So, yeah, we are playing it with a hitbox. So this is the frame... you can see it from here. This is the frame 1. It's normally used for melee, but we modded it to work with the Super Nintendo. Yeah, so we're also playing with the hitbox. Eddie, Baron, Giro, and myself are currently the hitbox. All the hitbox players I know right now. So we're definitely going to break logic here, as according to 1.13 standards. We don't know if 1.14 puts us in the logic, but we are good. I think we are capable of doing this check. So we want to do this check, especially after we spent an insane amount of time grabbing all that. Alright, so we know the E-Tank is close by, so let's go ahead and just get that. We don't need to heal to full. I had to connect, so by default it connects to USB to a game controller. I had to add a brick. So there's a tool called the retro brick board, and that makes it so that you can connect to, connect like a buttons to whatchamacallit, retro console. In this case, the Super Nintendo. Oh yeah, definitely. Are you playing on Are you playing on an emulator? I guess you could also play this on the. So the frame 1 does work on the USB. So it's currently my favorite just because the melee is a lot of modern hitboxes like fighting games don't care about how long you press the button. But with Metroid, like you need like really short taps. You need to like do short hops, and most fighting arcade sticks, arcade hitbox are not optimized for short presses. Melee is optimized for that, so you can actually flick these buttons. So let's go and pause because I can show you what my original hitbox looks like, because I do love talking about these kind of things. So this was version 1 of the hitbox. It's pretty big, bulky, and it has these buttons that barely presses down. So you have to like flick it super fast if you want like a short tap. And this is like the insides of it. And I think I have a broken one on hand. I don't know if I still have it on me. Let's see. But no, because I want to show what the brickboard looks like. Because that's basically, the brickboard is how you make it work on Super Nintendo. 1 second. If I don't find it within the next minute, I may have to skip that. Let's see. I was on my desk because I was working on it earlier. Sorry, my desk is a little bit of a mess and I'm still trying to find it. If I can't find it within the next minute, we'll have to show something else. So that was the... Yep, found it. Okay. Sorry about that. So this is the brickboard. Don't know if you can see it over here. Okay. So these are the pins. All right. So these are the pins that you plug into your buttons, and this interfaces the Ethernet cord. And these are just some pins, so they're adapters. You can convert the Super Nintendo pins onto an Ethernet cord. So that's how you make this work, and this is what's inside the frame 1. Alright, so that's the brickboard over there. And we have the brick board over here, the frame 1. And so these buttons, these stick a lot more. So you can actually just lightly tap these to do like short presses rather than doing like awkward flicks. So this is because Melee is a platformer and it cares about short hops and like short button presses. The frame 1 is more optimized for platforms, aka which makes it more optimized for Super Metroid because Super Metroid requires similar precision, that type of precision. Obviously, I can't really take it apart right now because I'm kind of using it, and it does take forever to put it together. So let me show you a picture of the brick board really quick. I need to find a picture really quick. Give me 1 sec here. All right. So this is what's inside the frame 1. Normally there's a board that deals with a bunch of other stuff. We replaced the board with the Retro Brooks because that board is only compatible with the GameCube. And we just rerouted the cables to run on the Retro Brick board. And if you notice, like that end connects to an Ethernet cord. Yeah, it comes with all the buttons, but those buttons are optical switches, and you can't really connect the optical switches unless you have like a custom board. So we had to swap it with our own switches, but the switches are hot swappable. So it's pretty flexible. Yeah. Unfortunately, the frame 1 sells out really quickly. They're mechanical. Let's see. Yeah, we're using Gateron switches right now. So those switches are the same type of switches you can use. It uses the same type of switches you use on a keyboard. So they're all mechanical switches. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't really use the optical switches unless we know how to mod the board to work with the Super Nintendo. But that's a little outside of my expertise, so we decided to just do the simple route and just replace the switches with mechanical. We swapped out the optical ones with mechanical ones and just connected onto the Retro Brick. Buttons. So each of these, so if you notice these pins, I don't know if you can see my cursor over here. Hang on a sec here. All right. So these are mapped to specific buttons, and these buttons only so you can actually map these to specific buttons. So over here, like I believe this is select, and one of these spins is a select button. So in order to change the buttons, like you have to wire to a specific button. But more or less, these buttons can be whatever you want as long as you connect them to that specific button. Oh, the business. Are you talking about these buttons? Yeah. So the frame 1 has like a lot of buttons over here, and so the D-pads is so what is it? Sorry, I'm trying to see what the camera sees here. So these are the D-pad. These are sort of how they're laid out or how they're machined. So you can't really change like the D-pad of these sides, but these do come with a bunch of extra buttons, and so you can't really change the positions, but you can change which buttons. You can add or remove the buttons as you please. So like these are the C6. We removed a bunch of these just because I don't think having a billion thumb buttons makes sense for a Super Nintendo game. And we removed like a bunch of these upper buttons. So these are like my face buttons with start up here, and I'm using the bottom as my angle buttons. Oh, they're not different. I just color code them. Unfortunately, you have to buy them in packs of 30 buttons. So I just didn't want to buy like 200 buttons just to have different colors. So these aren't mechanically different. They're just colored differently. If had I invested more, I would have had one for each color. I wasn't originally planning to use this as a Super Nintendo controller. I just wanted to color code like 2 buttons if I was playing Melee with this. But yeah, unfortunately, they won't let you buy individual buttons, and these buttons are custom made, tailored for this, so you can't really buy like a generic thing. All right. Well, obviously, as a hitbox user, I'm in favor of it. What was it? I do get that there's some controversy because it is more optimal to play a hitbox. But I feel like if you're playing on a keyboard, like, they're not that far different. And like I said, as long as, and it's what Tweaky said, like, as long as you're not doing something that's impossible to do on the controller, that's fine. I think the bigger controversy does come up when you're doing like harder tricks, like, what was it, underwater wall jumps? Because I know people are trying to advocate for spin lock, and I think accessibility is fine because at the end of the day, your skill is going to be the biggest factor. Like, this isn't going to make me beat Oats or Aussie. Their skill is always going to be better. Is always going to outweigh my skill in that. Yeah, so I'd say underwater wall jump is one of the biggest upsides. Another one, which is more rare, is tunnel crawl. Tunnel crawl is like way more trivial with that, and albeit that is a very, very niche trick because it's only good for one room and it rarely ever saves time. But underwater wall jump is probably the biggest advantage you can get, and that does come up on races. Yeah. You can do it on a controller, it's just very hard. Like, people have done it. Like, Spiffy can do, what was it, fish tank underwater wall jumps on that. And that's a pretty steep one. He can also do underwater wall jumps in statues. It is definitely much harder, but it's possible. But, I don't know. I think that enabling spin lock does lessen the gap. And you're fine, Bambi. Yeah, you can't do some of them. I guess it depends. Like, but I think the most important ones are like statue, Mount Everest, and fish tank. What's the other one? West and East Cactali. Oh, spin lock makes it so that you can press a button combination and it keeps up and down from breaking your spin. So it makes it so that you're less likely to break spin while you're doing underwater wall jumps. Right now, people aren't, just because it's not allowed in standard play, but people have been advocating for it. I think I'm a fan of it because it does make the competition more of an even playing field. Again, like, when you talk about like any percent, the hitbox doesn't give you that much advantage. It does make things more consistent, but when you talk about standard Super Metroid gameplay outside map randos, the hitbox isn't that much of an advantage. Now, when it comes to map randos, that's when things become more murkier. Yeah, so spinning break is the thing that makes wall jumps tough to deal with. Ooh, looks like, let's see here. But yeah. So again, obviously I use a hitbox. I think it's totally fine, especially for vanilla Metroid, but map random is definitely the thing that gets a bit more muddier with. But I think if they allowed spin lock, then I think that lessens the gap. Alright, so I think that is it for me for talk about hitbox. I'm more than happy to talk about more things. Does anyone else have any more questions before we get back to the run? I love talking about these things because it's really cool, and it's one of my favorite. It's fun to figure out how to optimize controllers for these gameplays. Wall jumps becomes more consistent, hard to accidentally break out of. Oh, definitely. Like, it's more consistent, I'd say. Yeah, although, like, the thing is, what was it? The thing that breaks your wall jump is a type of input that you shouldn't really be doing on a controller in the first place. Like, people think that you have to press like left and right super fast when you do fast wall jumps, and that's actually not true. So like, most spin jumps that are broken when you do wall jumps outside of underwater wall jumps is done from incorrect inputs that shouldn't be done in the first place. And you still have to press fast, just not. But people, the biggest mistake is that people tend to press it faster than they should be, and really, it's the repress jumps that's more important when it comes to wall jumps. That's not to say it's slow, but like, it's still fast. It's just most people, when people are starting out with Super Metroid, they press left and right far faster than they should be doing. But yeah, like I said, again, I'm obviously as a hitbox, I am far more biased with the hitbox, but that is my take. I don't think it's for any percent runs. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Again, I'm not a high, top level 80% runner, so take my opinion with a grain of salt. Oh, definitely. There's a lot of things that, and that's just, there's a lot of things that the hitbox does make things easier. And right, so we gotta do Cathedral, and then we have to do Key Hunter. Again, we don't know if this is in logic. This could be. If we were doing 113, this would not be in logic. Nice, that's good. Okay, we would like to keep this. I don't see any more hollow dots, so I would like to farm if we can, because this is good. I kind of want to keep ice. We're not going to see another E-Tank though, because there are no hollow dots. I want to keep this though. Alright, we're not going to spend too much effort getting out of this though. But we should be healing up if we want to keep this. Crazy thing is, if you had another power bomb, we could easily break this just by crystal flashing. Morning coffee? Oh, that sounds good. Yeah. Oh, right now I think it. Yo, thanks for the follow, Lord Strick. Appreciate it, and like I said, mostly just here to have fun. And we're just I'd say mostly chill for the most part. Ooh, that is a hollow dot, so we could make that check. If it's an E-Tank or a power bomb, that would make the escape free. Yeah, I have some like silly whatchamacallit, redeems. Alright, we can just refill up there and then we can check. We can make the hollow dot check. Yeah. I think right now we're just messing around and we're just exploring. Because we're definitely not making optimal plays. We're just messing around breaking the logic in the dumbest ways. And because like we don't know what's even in logic for 1-4. So I think we're just trying to figure out what's fun to do. So ads are coming up pretty soon. I will go ahead and pause and the run so y'all won't miss anything. So for those who aren't subbed or don't have ways to dodge ads, we'll just go ahead and pause the game. So ads are coming up, so we're going to go ahead and pause the time and we'll play some lo-fi themes. And for those who aren't subbed, who have ways to dodge ads, I could just do some quick AMA stuff. In the meantime, we can definitely run some theme songs. And this will also give me a chance to catch up on chat too. So yeah, ads are coming up, and we'll just take a quick break. Share with the community. Yeah, that's the thing. Ooh, let's see here. If you run SM. Well, you spend more time watching SM than playing it. Or you can just do both. I don't know if you could hear that during the ads. Alright, so ads are running. We were definitely taking a short break. Yep, alright. That's cool. I don't care if you're running any ad breaks or any of that stuff. I'd rather have you all hang out than deal with some dumb ad stuff. You're a prime. Oh, nice. If you don't want me, so I'm not too familiar with the prime speedruns. My only experience is watching outs. What's your opinion with out of bounds being a thing for a prime as a main category, and not having a separate category for non out of bounds? We're not running them. Yeah, I don't know. Some people have figured a way to do it. Like I've heard people who don't have turbo or I've heard people who don't have turbo or whatchamacallit, ad blocks, and they still don't see ads. Not running them? Oh. Some people do pre-rolls where when you come in, the moment you come into the channel, you just get ads, and that's the only ads you'll see. And it unfortunately hurts newcomers, because when someone checks the channel, if they see ads, if they run into ads, they'll just leave. And it also hurts raiders, because people whenever I get raided, people don't get to see my epic raid raid channel what was it? Animation. He gets ads every time? Huh, I don't know. Alright, if this is anything useful, we can just reload the save. So let's keep let's save and keep this. Speaking of animation, thanks Twinkie. Dude, it's so fun when Charles gets that raid scam. Like, there's a time when all of us was doing that to Charles. Oh, come on. I'm actually kind of bad at this. Oh, come on. We're choking here. Oh, man. Okay, come on. Alright, please be an E-tank. Or power bombs. Alright, we can Crystal Flash with this. Except, let's do that with more health, because I want to backtrack without using Crystal Flash. Holy shit, we completely play that horribly. Early Space Shrimp. Yeah, OB just sounds like you're just. It just doesn't look fun to play, especially because you just do a long setup and just sit there and do nothing while you're charging up Speedball. We probably don't need Crystal Flash for this, but I want to get it just in case. Which platform? Instinctively. Hang on a sec. Which platform are you talking about? Are you talking about the double chambers? Oh, probably just to give myself more room to jump. I guess I'm just more familiar with which platform to get onto. Alright, so we can... This is going to be the fastest way to get health back. Personally, I don't think it gets worth keeping ice. Like, if I was racing, if I was doing a race, I would just not bother getting this and I'd just leave, but I'm just trying to see how far I can push the seed. And then we can actually compare the logic to see if we did anything that was intended or not. I highly doubt they have Crystal Flash and hard logic. Not because it's hard, but they want to keep people from requiring a bunch of ammo to beat the game. Because you should get rewarded for beating the game with less. Alright, so we have the save and we have Crystal Flash ammo. Alright, let's see if we can keep ice. Jumping while you sweep and hop inside the physics block, so stupid, yeah. I know, I've never seen like a non-out of bounds other than like Oates' run. And that looks more interesting than doing out of bounds. Alright, we're good. So far. We don't have enough health to Crystal Flash, so we have to do this in one go. Okay. Hold up. Okay, so we got... That's actually a tricky movement there. I'm actually not too used to that wall jump there, so we gotta be a little careful here. Alright, we can do better than that. Yeah, you're rewarded with the low timer. It'd just be more interesting if there's like a separate category for it, because not people. Because like you can have a lower timer if you X-ray glitch Super Metroid, but it just becomes a fundamentally different game when you out of bounds Super Metroid. No, I agree. Like, imagine if there's not a separate category for glitch any percent. People just X-ray climb. Oh shit, we didn't want to get hit by that twice. No, I agree. Like, yeah, again, like if Super Metroid didn't, any out of bounds stuff in Super Metroid is allowed in like a very, very glitch category. Unfortunately, we had a Crystal Flash, but I think it's fine. Right. Actually, that jump was easier than I thought it was. Alright, so we kept ice. We spent... Oh shit, we forgot to turn on the time. Well, our time is fucked. I'm pretty sure I spent at least 10 minutes doing that. Well, we're messing around, so the time is just gonna be... We're just gonna use that as an estimate. Oops. Alright, let me deal with some bots really quick. This should be good. Whew. Yeah, I need to talk to Kona since, what was it? Whenever you delete or ban someone, it clears the whole chat, and I just want to clear the person that we banned, because we still get annoying bots. Dude, doesn't matter. You can be on topic or off topic. I don't care if it doesn't matter. Like, as long as you're all hanging out, that's all. That's all it counts. Oh, no. I clear chat because there's a bot, and whenever I ban someone, it clears the entire bot. It clears the entire chat. So. Alright, so we didn't find anything useful. And yeah, I think we just go to Meridia. Spent like almost an hour getting just for ice. Brainstorm music? Well, I'm playing custom MSU, so you might not be able to hear any of that for a bit. Yeah, we're playing Hollow Knight custom MSU right now. Because it's like one of my favorite games. Unfortunately, it's gonna be a little too late. It's actually 5 in the morning. Like, I'm actually going a bit later than I should be, but we'd had some pretty epic raids, and I really want to see how this seed ends. So yeah, like I said, unfortunately, it's just late for me, or early, depending on where you're at. But yeah, I got a bed after this. Otherwise, I'd definitely be up for a race. And oof, nope. So that might be an accessible map, unless this loops around in the interesting way. Yeah, we're not. Oh man. I'll probably set one up for that. Right now I'm kind of too tired to just think about songs. I did like what Spiffy had, so I may do it on... Oh, we're in Criteria now. Yeah, I may do one just for fun. If I'm doing a casual night, I would definitely be up for that. Ooh, item here. Yeah, I live in the U.S., so unfortunately it is late for me. Specifically Pacific, so it's technically still like barely in the morning, whereas I guess it's in the morning for everyone else. So charge. All right, so how do we get that? We definitely want that. Oh, definitely. Oh no, I would love to race you. That's why I would be so tempted. Part of me almost wants to say yes, but I just know that I'd be way too tired. But yeah, I'm trying to think, because usually I do, because if it's 2 p.m. for you, what's the earliest you can do? Because I'm trying to use Sam's time ref, because I know Sam's European, and usually when I stream, like, is when it's like morning for him. So if you, only 2 people redeemed that. That's you and Kona. But Emrock tends to host chill races, and we do a mix of we do forgot to double beam, so. But yeah, I actually do love racing you. Like, it's really cool, like how close our races can be, and we're pretty. I think we're pretty close in terms of race time GGs, and also definitely had a blast racing with you when we debuted in whatchamacallit SGL Live. I made like so many mistakes in that run, but definitely had a blast racing against you. So, do we want to go down? I think we do. Plus, when I race, like, I do become more serious, but whenever I do something like this, especially Dev Seeds, my goal is just to be as dumb as I can. Bantoon? Yep, okay. Well, we can toast Bantoon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So the question is, do we do Suitless Ridley? I may consider doing that. Oh, too late for you? Oh, dang. They're early in the morning when you're sleeping. Oh, dang. So it has to be slightly earlier. Yeah, unfortunately, the one that Oats does is a little too early for me, since I tend to stay up way too late, and I'm usually asleep when Oats does most of that stuff. I'll try to get in more of those. Normally I sleep in a lot earlier, but we'd had a bunch of raids, and we had a late stream start, so I really wanted to get to do stuff. Okay, absolutely nothing here. Well, we know where the ship's at now. Do we just make a play for Holodots and just do Ridley? That might be the play. Yeah, like if we had another, we can technically beat Ridley with this. It would take a lot of attempts just because we're not that proficient with charge only, but with another E-Tank or Super, we can definitely make it work. Alright, Super, that's good. So 15 Supers, that means that we can kill Ridley. We can just shove him once he turns red. Alright, we can go up. Ship save. Alright, I think we make a plan for Ridley. Because Ridley's close by, and I want to kill Ridley. It feels weird, like we have full beam and we're still looking for all dots, so this is kind of like a feels bad moment, but I think it's more fun to do it like this, so. Oh, nice. I wanted to like meme something like saying like, well, actually, it's not that. It's just something else. Called being a smartass. All right, we're pretty comfy. I think we can just fight Ridley with this. No, I'm just being a smart. You're fine. You're fine. I tend to be a smart ass. All right. We can grab that really quick. That's like only 2 rooms away. Again, it feels so odd just going for hollow dots, but yeah, I don't think I want to find Varia. I think I just want to get Ridley down. Yep, Ridley's basically should be free with this loadout. Yo. Yo, thanks for hanging out. I know you can't. Yo, thanks for lurk, man. Oh, how do I enable? Oh, how do I enable it? Actually, I don't even know how to enable that. Do I even have it on my set up on my stream? I don't think I know how to do that. Okay, I thought you were serious there. I thought you were serious. Alright, what are we doing here? That's alright, we gotta get back. We're watching back, alright. Awesome, appreciate the lurk, man. Hope your work goes well, and hope your code doesn't blow up. Alright, we know where to go now. We know where Ridley's at, so we can just get to him. Aw, we almost got the speedball. That's like my favorite trick in the entire game. Alright, I think there was a... Is there a save closer, Ridley? If not, I think we just have to settle the ship save. So, I think we saw Ridley earlier. Right, so no convenient save. Alright. Oh, yeah, we'll take the save. Let's peek at this room for a second. All these loop around. Alright, let's fight Ridley. Once blind check rooms, and we should just be able to kill him. Alright, let's see how this works. Ten shots and 15 supers. We missed some shots, so that's not the great start, but I think we can still make this work. Ah, that would have been it. Okay. I really just tail-whipped this before he grabbed us. We missed a few shots, so that was not a clean fight in any way, shape, or form. But we can make this work, and yeah, with this close to their safe spot, I don't mind giving this, doing this. Yeah, I think Hornet grew a lot of weight there, and has starting to scream a lot more. Some would say Hornet is really hot now. Oh! How did I insta-kill him? I thought you had to bomb jump. Something triggered his death thingy. Alright, I'm curious what happened there. Oh, maybe we didn't want to fall. Let's make sure that doesn't lead to the map. No, we're fine. Wait, that does not connect to Wasteland. The room that Wasteland's connected might, but... Also, when's Silk's song? Yes, holy shit. Easily like the best that was like the best one of the closest things I've seen in. What a way to end the finale. Like that's like one of the best races I've seen. Complete different routes, different loadouts, and like they're like neck to neck at the end. Yeah, it's one of the Aussie, the Aussie versus Zep fight was one of the best matches I've ever seen, and I think it was a great way to end the tournament. Yep. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's just so nuts, like how such a divergent route like still led to like almost the same time. All right, ads are coming up. We'll probably pause it for a bit. Yeah, I bet you that was probably Varia, because I don't think it wants us to do that many suitless stuff. So we'll go and pause when the ads are running, and then so y'all won't miss anything. Actually, I'll just farm while the ads are running. So. What's up, Twinkie? And like I said, we also did forget to turn on timer, so I don't mind using this as to waste time. Ads are running. Nice. Yo, finally got an ad. Yeah, I think the fourth race was like the coolest race ever. Alright, we're just gonna sit by and just wait till the ads are done. We're gonna let the timer run because we did forget to restart, unpause the timer during one of our, somewhere through the run, so we're gonna let the timer catch up. I don't know how much time it's behind by, but we'll just let it run. One minute of ads. Alright. 2, 1. Alright. Should be good now. So ads are done running. Alright, let's just get out of here. So there's an item that's close by, and we were gated by some really tough heated rooms, which makes me feel like this has got to be Varia. So have you done some more blind checks? Like, I feel like you have to just do blind checks if you don't have access to the map. Or it could be Screw for, yep, Varia. Alright, so definitely a huge time loss. Again, we wouldn't be doing this in a race, but decided to just have some fun, just to see what we could do in the dev scene. Yeah, suits are everywhere. Alright, so we know nothing was in criteria. Alright, we haven't seen much of Brinstar. We're just looking for Mother Brain and Dragon, so I think we just look for one more check, and yeah, apparently Wreckship had nothing. So yeah, we just book it and we go to Brinstar and beat the game there. If I didn't start the timer. I meant trying to catch up. I meant to say trying to catch up on time. Yeah, that's so nuts. The suit was right next to Ridley, and all you need to do is blind check a room or two. Alright, I think nothing. We found that nothing was in North. Well, hold up, what was in Norfair? How do we get to Meridia? Oh, it should be next to us. No, we were just at Meridia. So we need to get to Brinstar from Wreckship. Alright, so we just go to Wreckship and take the tunnel up. Alright, let's just save so that for some reason it's faster to get to the objective after getting the map. We just take that, reload that, but got it. Let's deal with this spot. Oh, restrict. Alright, that's actually good. It's not showing up on chat right now. I don't think. Alright. love to get that trick off. Collectible wall jumps? Oh, fuck that. It feels so weird playing without wall jumps. It doesn't feel like you're playing Metroid. I actually hated it. It's kind of cool to figure out what rooms you can't do, but it just doesn't feel like you're playing Super Metroid without wall jumps. I know. I'll have to. There has to be incentive. You have to find a balance about doing incentive. It's like there's a reason why Eddie just doesn't do an insane scene. You have to make chat work for it, and I hate it. And I'll have to make y'all will have to work for it. I'll figure out an incentive for it. It is September, so I'll figure...
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
I'll figure an excuse for it. I can't just hand chat and just do something for it. I have to give an incentive for it. There has to be a balance here. Do I even want anything? It's like other than space jump, I don't think I really care what's inside that hole there. I don't know. I won't say no, but I have to think about it. It is. Dragon's like right all the way over there. It's gonna be faster if we just reload our save, because everything is on the opposite side of the map. Oh, I don't know if I disabled it. I may have to look into that because it's not showing that. It's not showing that anymore. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just surprised that doesn't work anymore. All right, so we go right, we go up, kill Dragon, and then we just book it. Huh. I don't know what's up. Not in a while. We're kind of overdue for that. I've just been addicted to Matt Reynolds, but I only have, right now my time's like a 54. I haven't done any room grinds, and there's a lot of strats I want to practice. We did try to learn PKRD at some point, but because there's a tourney coming up for like multicat, I'm not comfortable doing PKRD in like a race setting. So we're definitely going back to KPDR. But yeah, it's been a while since we've done put any serious attempt on 80%. I would definitely like to. It's something I definitely want to visit, but like I said, it's just Matt Brando's just been so fun. Oh, I was trying to deboost that. Ooh, okay, we were sloppy in that room. Do we go up yet? Yes, we do. Training inside. It's a big boss for movement. Yeah, I think it's important. Like, learning the... There is definitely some overlap with 80% movement and, like, map randos. Like, obviously, to be good in map rando, you have to do map randos, but both can definitely help each other sometimes. And a lot of like the map random strats do anticipate you knowing a lot of the 80% strats. Yo, how's it? Yo, what's up, Shandy Star? Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, skill definitely does come into play, but you're not going to get anywhere if you don't know what you're doing. Can we? I want a Shrine Spark here. I really want a Shrine Spark. I don't know if we can, but I want to try it. Barely. Yeah, it's not enough. If it was like one tile more, that'd be more feasible. If we spend the next like 10 minutes, that might be doable, but I'm not going to bother. That's like one tile less than like the opposite side of the spark. Yo, thanks for the follow, Shandy. Chandelier, but you always call Shandy. Shandy's a cute name. Alright, if you want to know my most hated trick in the game, it's definitely the green gate glitch. It's fun. It's so precise that even top players can't get it consistently. And to me, that is like functionally an RNG trick, because you can't feasibly be consistent with that trick. It's not humanly feasible to do it, and it just feels like it's possible to like. And the fact that the logic expects you to fail it, just shows like how volatile that trick is. So. I mean, it takes at least like 10. Like I think the logic expects you to like get it at least once out of 15 ammo. And like it's tight enough that you are expected to fail it. That's just my thing, though. Like, obviously, people are better at it than I am. It just feels like your skill is less relevant. But again, that's just me being salty, missing a green gate, and spending like 10 ammo on it. Heated wounds are very low tanks. Yeah. Jeez. Yeah. And I know that there's skill, because obviously the better you get, the more likely you get it. But it feels unlucky. Whenever you miss it, it just feels so unlucky. Like, I can anticipate like boss patterns, and I can play around with like bad enemy luck, but it just feels like the green gate is just there to mess you up just because it can. Replace the Super Metroid soundtrack with it. So we're actually using a custom MSU pack where we can play custom things in the game instead. I don't remember what it stands for, but it does let you replace the soundtrack with your custom ones. Yeah, I love it. Okay, so we're going down, red ship. when you run out of missiles. Dude, it gets nerve-wracking like when your run depends on getting a green gate glitch or not, and it's literally a do-or-die situation. Twinkie, let's see, Twinkie's pretty technical and he's seen them people work on this stuff. I don't know if you ever set one up before, but yeah. You definitely know a lot of things. I actually did not know that. Okay, so we just go right, down, right. Hold up. Oh shit! We're heading back. Where's Criteria? Meridia. Okay. We almost took a wrong turn because I'm on autopilot trying to backtrack to where I came from, and I realized our starting position is not the ship. Okay, hold up. Okay, so we're heading towards the right place now. So how do we get to Criteria? Yeah, this is a random start seed. Oates is trying to do random starts on this races now because we were trying to experiment with season 2, and we want. There's been talks about people wanting to try it out to see if it's worth racing, grinding in. So this is a random start. And what is it? All the top runners are trying to play with the new dev seed, just to try out the new logic and the new stuff. So we're just mainly prepping for version 1.14, which is what season 2 is going to be. We need Paul to install shit. Oh, that sucks. Where are you trying to install? Tinker. What do you use for UI then? Because I hear people usually love or hate that. I kind of had to use that workout last time. All right. Maybe sub 130. We did forget to unpause it, so it's 130-ish, give or take. Having the criteria map. Oh man, yeah, we made that. I made that mistake in one of my random starts at one point. Everything has a web browser. True. Yo, thanks to the GGs, Bambi, Twinkie, Chandy. All right, let's see what the seed wanted us to do. I know we had some fun. We just wanted to mess with some dumb things. All right, so we got this in the browser. All right, so we got Morph, and we just got the usual, and everything was in big pink, and everything was neatly around in big pink. Spazer didn't really do much for us, and then we got Gravity early, and then Speed was pretty much on the way to Crane, and then we had a bunch of fillers because I don't think high jump. Like, did we really need X-ray grapple? Because barrier is like right next to Ridley, and because where was X-ray room? Yeah, X-ray was there, so yeah, like all these were junk. Like had you gone down and blindly found Varia, like that was This seed could have been super fast if you just took the right route. And then ice was super out of the way. Like, honestly, it would have been faster if we skipped it. We just had fun. We just wanted to have some fun and keep ice. But yeah, ice was literally like not on the way to everything else. So we just did most of that stuff suit this. But yeah, the sea, everything was right there. And had we just where was charge again? I guess it was at ship. So yeah, had you done everything. Well, I guess we would have done Ridley, so we could have gone Varia, just gone down. So basically, all of this was just a big trap. So had we gone down first, we could have broken the seed. Oh yeah, no doubt, because just the amount of time you saved coding in Python is a lot better, faster. It saves a lot of lines at the expense of the efficiency. And yeah. I don't know. At the same time, I feel like there are definitely some people that use Python because they're just more lazy when they should be. When it's better to use stuff like C#, especially when you're dealing with drivers. It really depends on your hiring manager. Like some people just like the stuff I did was mostly automation. We were just using Python to execute exe files. But whenever you're dealing with like Windows drivers, I really feel like you should definitely take advantage of other codes too. Ooh, all right, man. I would love to chat more about this, but it is definitely super late for me. Normally I'd be done like about 2 hours ago, but I need to have another run because we played a horrible seed, or we screwed up our seed, one of the lot seeds, so this is more of a salty run back. So again, we broke logic just for the fun of it. Like I said, everything was mostly there, so we just didn't do the right checks, and we checked the wrong stuff early on. So with that being said, let's see who's on right now. Alright, definitely looking for a Metroid Runner, and I think I know who I want to send you all to. Alright, we're sending you all to Ape. They've been in the community. They've hung out with us a couple times, so yeah, we'll send you all to Ape. Doing some GTC right now, trying to bop grapes with that, so yeah. Like I said, too tired to do any raid message now, so I'll probably just do some generic ones. Yeah, Ape's pretty cool, so I like to hang out with them from time to time. Desktop that looks XP. I may do that if I'm doing like a modern game. Kona's been trying to talk me during XP layout. We'll see if we want to do that. But anyways, huge shoutouts for the raids from Nis and Nevdi. Don't know if I'm missing anyone else. Sorry, I'm super tired now. I'm probably forgetting all the names. Huge thanks for all the new follows. Who else? I'm trying to see who else rated us. So Keku also gave us a huge raid too. So Nis, Keku, Spiffy, and Nevdi. Huge shoutouts for the raids for all those. Thank you for all the new follows. Yeah, y'all are the reason why I do this stuff. I have fun with all this with y'all. Anyways, it's been a good night. I'll catch y'all next time. Have a good day. Have a good evening, morning, whatever time it is in your area. Have a good one. Peace.